Hey. Good morning, everybody. It's the early show. What's popping? Let me turn up my phone a little bit because she's a little bit dark. Let's see. There we go. What's happening, everybody? What's happening? Um, okay, I got that. Okay. I know you guys are probably not going to say nothing back to me, but that's fine. I'm going to post up my information up here. I am headed to Atlanta, Georgia. For those who missed the show earlier, I did a show. Everybody was saying, PT, we want you to do a show. We want you to, not a drag show. We want you to do a male show. I should have stuck to my first mind and did the drag show because even though, a lot, not you, Petty, because I know, you support me either way, but a lot of people who say they want to see the male show, they didn't show up. And uh, believe it or not, they may talk about me like a dog. And they may say you're a man with a wig on, but when I do drag shows, I make a lot of money. So I should have followed my first mind. But I'm gonna decide on what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Because what I'm probably gonna do is do a male show at 6:30 to 7 to 8. And if that ain't working, I'm putting that makeup on because the makeup never fails me. Anyway, because I'm going out of town Thursday and I need every dime I can get. And well, will you go PT if you don't make enough money? Yes, I'm going regardless. I got money. I just need extra money. No, that was not me. That was somebody else. Well, you know how many shows have you missed? How many shows have you missed from seeing me in Havana? So that means I'm going to put my cash up here, Lisa, so you can send me something. It's been a while. I was just in Dallas over the weekend. I was just there. I performed over the weekend. You didn't know that? Everybody, what Penny? The person Lisa, she's talking about Havanas. That's the club I always talk about in Dallas. Yeah, yeah. Since they was doing fighting like Ja Rule and G Unit, we had to get our asses up out of there. We had to get our asses up out of there, and they put our asses out. But they fight, and Mexicans fight. They fight worse than we do, but we can't get mad at them for looking after their own people. We just got to do better as a race. We just have to do better. We just have to do better. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. We got a lot to get into. I don't live out there anymore. You used to be funny as hell. Used to be? That was an insult. I'm still funny, darling. How did you find my show? Oh, you saw my name back there. Okay, I get it. I'm still funny. I'm actually doing a comedy show in Atlanta. I'm doing a comedy show in Atlanta July the 10th, and I'm leaving this Thursday to go sign the contract. So I'm going to put my cash up here for everybody. I'm doing a drag show tomorrow on here. So I'm going to put up my information here, guys. So before we get into the celebrity gossip, if you guys would like to send something to my Cash App or my Venmo, you're more than welcome to, okay? So let me go ahead and put everything up here. And I'll do a show for you tomorrow, okay? Now, if anybody got it, I'll do a show right now, okay? I don't have to wait till tomorrow. I'll end this live so fast, go put on my makeup, and I'll perform it at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. But we know that's not going to happen. So let's move on. Let me do this right quick. Give me a second. Where do you live at now? Where do you live now? Okay, there we go right there. All right. So y'all remember the other day I was talking about Corey Holcomb. Well, girl, Corey Holcomb is a comedian, and Corey Holcomb slapped this other comedian, TMZ guy. I don't know how. Well, I know how TMZ gets videos because they pay for the videos. Allegedly, I'm sure that's how TMZ can get all of these videos um, of things that we thought we could never get our hands on. Like they got the video of Sean Puffy Combs beating the hell out of what was her name? What was Sean Puffy? I didn't hear about. I didn't hear nothing. Was it Cassie? Yeah, beating the hell out of her, and TMZ got the footage. TMZ got money. They got money. They can get any video that they want. Harvey Levins, I think, they got coin, honey. He got coin down. And so if they need a video, they'll be able to get the video. And that's how they was able to get the video of Beyonce and Jay-Z in the elevator when Solange was kicking the hell out of Jay-Z. Yeah, they got money. When, honey, you got money, you can get, most of the time, you can get whatever you want except your salvation. Oh, hallelujah, except your salvation. Amen? The money don't buy your salvation. Come on, somebody. And I need y'all to hit the like button. Don't play with me today. Don't play. It's 50 people in here. If you didn't want to be in here, you wouldn't be here. You'd be asleep. Now, you're up with me, so hit the damn like button. Please. So, Corey Holcomb, here's a picture of Corey Holcomb. I almost said Miss Corey Holcomb. I mean, I call him a miss. Here's a picture of Corey Holcomb right here. And Corey Holcomb the other day, he punched this comedian in the face. Oh my God, TMZ has the footage, everything, and they posted it. And I don't know if he went to jail or not for that. But yeah. So I'm going to give you guys an update on what's going on with Corey Holcomb now. Listen, I don't care what that comedian did or what she said to you. You don't have a right to put your hands. I mean, he physically punched this woman. I've been told that Corey Holcomb don't really he talks really bad about women anyway, from what I was told. You know, now I could be wrong, but most men who do stuff like that, they like on the down low to me. When a man is just so ugly and mean to a woman and just you want to hit on a woman, it's either you're on the down low or something is wrong. You're a hoe. And, you know, most men who cheat on their wives and they whores, well, they get mad at their wives and they fight them and stuff because they really want to be with somebody. They want to be a whore. They want the cake and eat it too. Is that what they say? You got to watch these men that's really aggressive. Yeah, really aggressive toward women and always talking bad about them. They hiding something. Yeah, because see, he'll talk bad about these women who ain't for to put up no crap with you, Corey Holcomb. You'll talk trash about these women. They're not going to put up no crap with you. They're not going to do it. So I don't know if he ever went to jail for that or not, but he should have. And I'm sure there's going to be a court date and all that other good stuff. So here is the latest with Corey Holcomb. The latest with Corey Holcomb is he's saying now, baby, that he can't get no work because of TMZ. That is not TMZ's fault, sir. That is your fault. You're the one that punched that lady in the face. Let's see here. Yeah. You can't blame them. Because you would have got away with it probably if they hadn't had those cameras out there. Can I get a witness? And you are known for being aggressive and nasty toward women, allegedly. And so I'm glad this happened to you. I hope that you can't find no work. See, God got a way he got away. If you don't believe in God, somebody got away of humbling your ass. He punched a comedian in the face. It's an old video. I talked about it a couple of days ago. It's about a week ago, whatever. Yeah. Um, and so therefore he's saying that TMZ, because of the video that they posted, I don't know if his mom is still living. Somebody Google to see if Corey Holcomb's mom is still living. Well, she must not. She must know how he is, because Penny will tell you. I don't listen to him, but from what I was told, he is very nasty toward women, allegedly, and says a lot of nasty things about women, and goes off on women and stuff, and yeah. And then if Corey bringing in a lot of money, which I'm sure he is, he has a big podcast, and his mama gets some of the money, she probably won't say nothing. Apparently, the mama ain't saying nothing, because let me tell you, if I was to get on here and start talking about women like dogs, and my mama ever found out, she'll be giving me a call. She don't give a fuck how old I am. You're going to respect these women, especially these black queens. Give me a second here. Yeah. Especially these black queens. Okay, you're going to respect them. Well, he didn't like the comedian lady that he just popped in the face. And I don't give a damn what you say. There could be. There's nothing in the world that would make this big old ass man slap that woman in the face, punch that woman in the face, go across the parking lot just to hit that woman in the face. There was nothing she could have said. Even if she had said, "Your mama," you still a man, a big man on top of that. Huge. It's not TMZ fault, but this is what he's saying. I'm reporting to you guys what he said. He said it's that his life is ruined after the viral video of him punching comedian Christina Payne. His name is Corey Holcomb, COREHOLCOMB, like Combs, like Holcomb. Combs on the end, Holcomb. And I don't feel sorry for him. Y'all ain't seen the video. I'm on my regular phone, so I can't show videos right now, but I don't feel sorry for him. And again, you can't blame TMZ. You got to blame yourself, buddy. He has a podcast called 5150 Podcast, claiming that the situation has had an intimate and serious impact on his career. Of course, improv is not going to book you no more than they're going to book Chris Brown. That's why Chris Brown is mad, because they ain't booking him at the goddamn Super Bowl. Well, Chris Brown, they have, even though I have forgiven him for what he did, people just, some things like that when it comes to hitting women and punching women and stuff, some people just don't want to some people don't let that go. Some people just not, they're not going to let that go. No matter what, they don't want to let it go. And people still, even though that was years ago, people still talk about that Rihanna and Chris Brown thing. I don't know. Let me Google it. Her name was comedian. You know what? I think I heard what somebody said she said, but again, it wasn't worth him hitting her like that. Corey Holcomb. Okay, Christina Payne. What did Christina Payne say? What did Christina? Let's see what she said. Let's see if it comes up. Based on her interview regarding the December 24th, 2024 incident, comedian Christina Payne stated she was roasting. What? Roasting him. A regular occurrence that they always happen. Comedians always roasting each other. And Payne, she said that she told TMZ that the other dudes, the other outlets, they told Holcomb that she needed to change. She told Holcomb he needs to change his ways, and was talking about God, who claims she claims led him to attacking her. Key details of Payne shared about include accusations of threat and fear. Payne stated she had been in fear for her life, but she felt threatened and silenced by Holcomb. A denial of being an aggressor. Payne denied Holcomb's claims that she attacked him first, calling him a liar, and stated that she did nothing to warrant the violence. And she didn't attack him. The video showed that he attacked her. I talked about this last week. But good. No work for you, sir. See what happens when you be talking bad about women? You see what happens? So we're so happy that they have stopped your coins. Maybe that'll teach you a lesson. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about this next story. Somebody's kissing the president's, you know what? And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't really know if this could be the reason. Here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. We already know why. He seems to be being friends with Donald Trump. Because why? Isn't he not American? Isn't he a Canadian? Okay, there you go. There's your answer right there. There's your answer, honey. Nicki Minaj, Drake, they're both not okay. I mean, what else do I need to say? I mean, do I need to go into details? I can. I don't even consider Drake as black. Is he black? Is Drake black? Because I don't know. Is he black? So I guess Drake says, well, hell, if it worked for Nicki Minaj, I guess it'll work for me too. Huh? Oh, he's mixed. Oh, okay. Well, apparently he mixed more with white than he is black, because if he was mixed with more black, well, that ain't true, because a lot of blacks is kissing Trump's ass too. Not his zebra. Drake has built a career on doing things on his own. As y'all know, baby, he ain't been the same since Kendrick Lamar been wearing his ass out. Kendrick Lamar has been giving him the blues. The blues. So according to people, several people around Drake, within Drake's circle, they have recently developed friendly relationships, saying that him and Trump has developed friendly relationships with figures connected to Trump's media and political ecosystem. One name that keeps coming up is Alex Brunswick, the Gen Z architect credited with helping shape Trump's modern media strategy and outreach for younger audience. Okay. Now, last week, Brunswick tied the knot at Mar-a-Lago, Trump's private club and political nerve center. The guest list was not your typical political crowd. Media Takeout confirmed that the hip-hop heavyweight 50 Cent Sexy Red were both in attendance. Insiders say allegedly, and Drake's extended crew was also present and mingling freely. But the story goes deeper than the wedding invite. Okay, let's keep it going. Um, Rapper songwriter icon Drake. Okay, let me see here. Let me go back. Let me go back here. As a fan, Drake is currently locked up in high stakes legal battle with Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's explosive diss track. They're not like us. They're not like us. uh, they point to Jay Z and Rock Nation's influence, particularly Kendrick Lamar being giving a prime performance slot at last year's Super Bowl, as evidence that the powerful industry players helped amplify the record. One person close to Drake told Media Takeout that Drake is not politically, but if he was, he would not be a Democrat. Well, of course he wouldn't. Because he's a legal alien and he's in the United States, and if something ever happens to him, he can get the gold card like Nicki Minaj, and he won't be deported. Wow. Boy, I tell you, yeah, I tell you. Now, recorded artist Nicki Minaj and Drake attended the 2017 Billboard Music Awards together. This is a long time ago. They said, adding more fuel to the fire, Nicki Minaj, according to Media Tech Out, reported that Nicki has been actively recruiting high-profile entertainers to come to Trump's orbit. They're not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Can y'all please hit the like button, please, or send a cash app to my gift to my cash app or my Venmo. I'm going out of town this weekend. I can use the coins, girl. So anyway, girl, we are told that she has already been paid millions for political appearances and endorsements tied to conservative causes, and her visibility of marketing power they have surged as a result. Let me tell y'all something. What a lot of these, I don't consider Nicki black. I don't consider Drake black, but they mixed or whatever. What a lot of these young black people need now, you know what they need? They need to be put on the bus, taken down to the Martin Luther King Center, and let them take them on like a field trip. Yeah. These little young black YNs, as they call them. Take them on a little field trip. Let them go inside the Martin Luther King Center. Please hit the like button, guys. Please, that's all I'm asking. Let them go into go see the Martin Luther King grave site with Martin and Coretta Scott King, and go and let them hear Martin's voice when he's talking about, I have a dream. I've been there. When I used to live in Atlanta, sometimes when I would get a little down, and sometimes when I was living in Atlanta, sometimes when I didn't think I could make it, I would just walk up, well, before the black girl tried to burn down the house. Y'all hear about that? Oh yeah. She didn't have it all up here, but she had a gasoline can, and she was trying to burn down Martin Luther King's house that he was born in. Well, before she did that, I used to go sit on the porch. I would just go sit on the porch and say, PT, if they can make it, you can make it, because you ain't going through half the shit they went through. But you can't go sit on the porch. You can't go sit on the porch no more, baby. Now after what she did, yeah. And I think that's what a lot of these, and it's so sad. And I don't really like doing politics when I do celebrity tea, but sometimes we living in a different environment now. These are different times now. And this is do or die. I was just watching some guy on TikTok, and he was saying that they just passed a law about rounding up Haitian people. Haitian people are mostly what? Dark. So if they're grabbing anybody who sounds or looks like they're Hispanic, I could pass as a Haitian. Actually, I have a Haitian last name, but I'm not Haitian. I was born in the United States, Austin, Texas, to be exact. But they don't care. We're living in different times now. So sometimes I have to come on here and say, when come November, y'all know what to do. And I say it all the time. Well, the Democrats ain't perfect, but you think you can survive another 4 years of this mess? So this is why Drake is doing that, because he wants the gold card. Yeah, he wants to get out of jail pass so he can clear himself and do what he wants to do. And so now they're recruiting young black men. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. And you have older black people too, because of their religion. They're gonna vote for Trump. Well, little do y'all know, we had slave owners who were Christians. No, they weren't. They thought they were. Because I ain't never known in the Bible where, listen, if Jesus allowed slave owners to have, if that's what he really wanted, to have slaves owner, he wanted, it was okay for people to be slaves and put them in chains and whip them and beat them and for them to go to church. If that's really Christ, if he let them get away with that, then he'll let homosexuals go to heaven. And y'all know y'all saying homosexuals ain't going to heaven. I really feel sorry for my young generation. I do. Sometimes I want to cry because I think a lot of them need to really take a trip down to the King Center and go. It's really, really touching. If you've never been before, I've seen it with my own eyes. They got the carriage that that Martin Luther King was in when he got shot. He was carried. He was carried in a wagon, y'all. Wooden wagon. They got all the letters from Coretta and Martin. They have all the stuff. I didn't even know Martin Luther King's mama got killed in the church playing on the organ. I didn't know that till I went to the church to go visit and found that out. This country was built on racism. And I'm just going to say, all non-black people, white people, am I saying, are not racist. They're not. There's a lot of white people out there who are standing up for Black Lives Matter. There are a lot of white people out there who are staying up for all this stuff that's going on now, and they got our backs. But there are some people out there that are evil. They're so afraid that the blacks going to take over, the whites going to take over. And we got all this room in the world, plenty of land where everybody can live on this earth. If you don't like homosexuals, you don't have to deal with homosexuals. Nobody's forcing you to go to a gay club. Well, they are reading books to children. No, they're not. They're reading books to their children, to the parents who want them to read. You got teachers in the school who are child predators, and they reading to the goddamn kids, and they ain't got on the goddamn wig. You got teachers who don't wear wigs in school who are reading to your children who are pedo. Please don't let the wig be a distraction, because, honey, I wear wigs, and I don't like children. I like grown-ass fucking men. The ones you need to watch out for is your uncles and them nasty uncles and them nasty aunts. Yeah. And them cousins and all. That's who you need to watch out for. Don't stop worrying about the ones with the wigs on. Because the last time I watched To Catch a Predator, honey, I didn't see no drag queens on there. I didn't see not a one. I see married men, preachers, teachers, truck drivers. Yeah, going to meet underage children. So this is, and you got all these, in Kodak Black, 50 Cent. 50 Cent, really? And every black person in Shreveport, Louisiana, where I believe he has a production company there, need to boycott his bull crap. But the problem is, a lot of us, we don't stand up for ourselves. We just a lot of us just settle for anything. And back to what I was saying, I know some of my family members said they was going to vote for Trump because they don't believe in the abortion. What? Now they regretting it. When that lady got unalived the other day, they couldn't believe it. Why would they do that? Why would they unalive her? Like, well, you voted for it, all because of abortion. No, I don't believe in abortion either. But hey, baby, I don't believe in abortion either. But I don't have the right to tell a woman what to do with her body. It wasn't even right back in the days, it wasn't too long ago, for you to tell a white woman she can't marry a black man and vice versa. Please hit the Cash App. I'm going out of town this weekend. I am going out of town this weekend, y'all, to sign my contract for my comedy show. So dig in your pockets and send me off well, okay? I will be performing tomorrow as well. So don't forget tomorrow, okay? So we know why Drake is doing that. Unfortunately, y'all try to save some of these young YNs because you got these young white young men that are voting for what they think is right and not And listen, I mean, don't be surprised. I mean, look. Thank you for the $1.99. I mean, look at this, y'all. Look how many people follow Jim Jones, and they knew he was wrong, but they followed him anyway. I wish the preacher would tell me we finna go somewhere, some foreign land. I ain't going. But some people don't have their own thoughts and their own minds, and they just follow anybody and just ready to drink the Kool-Aid. Martin Luther King will be, I'm talking about this man, but Martin Luther King will be turning over in his grave. And Coretta and them, they will be turning over in their graves the way all this shit is going. It's just sad. And every person in the United States that has tried to make this country better, to try to bring, easy, manipulated, to try to bring this country together, they took them out. Because you got so much hate in your heart that you took them out. All right, let's talk about Ja Rule and G Unit. So, child, I didn't even know G Unit was still around. Speaking of G Unit, that's ain't that 50 cents people, y'all? G Unit. Well, did y'all hear about what happened on the plane? They said that Ja Rule and G Unit had got into a heated argument on the plane. Well, what kind of grown man shit is this? Man, at some point in life, y'all got to calm down. Is this Drake I just pulled up? Yeah, that's Drake. Hold on. At some point, I don't have, here's Ja Rule. I just showed Ja Rule. At some point in life, y'all got to learn y'all black men got to learn how to chill. I understand that. But he should have been a better person and just paid him no mind. Grown ass men on a plane. I want to know, bitch. I want to know, was they riding the coach or was they in first class? Was they in coach or first class? Yeah. Ja Rule seems like he'd be like a really cool guy, and he wasn't really beginning to no drama. This is a queen right here, allegedly. To me, he gets like a big old gay dude, keeping up mess, drama, and always reading something. I can't stand a straight man. Yeah. I can't stand a straight man to gossip. I can't stand a straight man to be on the internet talking trash and well, they should have whoever they needed to find out who started the mess and bar their ass and it stopped them from flying. Give them 30 days or something. Yeah, he act like a queen. He act like a big old queen. But y'all, I can't read because I fly coach, but I fly free. Okay, so there's no read here, honey. Well, they saying that Drake. Let me go back to Drake. I forgot to tell y'all. They say Drake lost $1 million betting on the Super Bowl. Well, that's his fault, and he probably got plenty of money, so that $1 million ain't nothing to him. Child, it just that'd be if he lost a billion, a million, 1 million is what they're saying. If he lost $1 million, it'd be like me losing 100. I'd be just devastated. But it probably wouldn't even bother him. It probably wouldn't even bother him. You know what I mean? Um, what is going on with this thing here making that noise? Oh, I know what it is. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, I know you probably won't call in, but am I going to open up the phone lines? No, I'm not going to open up the phone lines. No, I'm not. Exactly good for Drake. Yeah, yeah. But Drake got enough money. He's worth billions, so he'll be all right. But and then Trump can get him out. Trump can give him some money. Okay. Speaking of the Super Bowl, Remy Ma. Here's a picture of Remy Ma, baby. She was going off on social media. She was like, I don't even know why I was sitting in the VIP area. Everybody in the VIP area was stuck up and they was being shady and stuff like that. Of course they are. She said, I can't even see. That's a drop in the, yeah, that's just a drop in the bucket. She was like, I can't even see the game. Well, you can't go sit in a regular, you can't go sit in a regular seat, Remy Ma, because, baby, they'd be getting your address. I mean, not your address, but they'd be trying to get your, oh, let me get your autograph. No. You're not a regular person anymore, Remy Ma. You can't just go and sit where you want to now. Now, girl, you went to the game and you knew what it was. You knew what you signed up for. You knew what you signed up when you went there. I would love to go sit, baby. She said the celebrities were snobby. I'll be just as snobby. I'll be over there drinking my cognac, looking at them like this. All over there, and I see Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. I be like, they said that's what they said. What they said about y'all, girl. Sometimes you gotta, when you're in Rome, you do what the Romans do. I'd act the same way they was acting. I try to treat people the way they treat me, not on a bad level, but like, baby, eating good and wouldn't give a damn about what they got going on. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't, girl, you worry about the wrong thing, girl. You know how many people like to see in the VIP section? Yeah. You know how many people like to sit in there and eat that good old food, and the food is good. I'm like UPT, my kids are fussing at me if I don't get the buy one, get one. So, girl, just say that you're blessed to be able to sit in the VIP or just stay at home. I'm sure Remy Ma has a beautiful house, a condo, or whatever she got. Just stay at home. She got enough money when she have a nice little Super Bowl party, and she ain't got to get out in the traffic. She can have some special mood. She could be like Stephon Diggs and have somebody come and cook and clean for them. And get a massage and, oops. I said that the other month. I was talking about Stephon Diggs. Why the hell would you hire a woman to come and cook? Was she doing massages? I think she was cooking. Why would you do that? Because number one, let me just say this. Some of these damn celebrities get so high and mighty. Y'all forgot how to cook. Y'all forgot how to make your own food. You got to have somebody come and do it for you. That's what happened to the Dallas Cowboy football player. Thank you for the $10. I'll use that on the road to Atlanta. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. Don't forget to come see the show tomorrow night. I'm going to be doing the show tomorrow, and you can see me perform for tips, okay? Because I don't really like to ask nobody for the money unless I'm working for it, okay? So come see me perform tomorrow. But I was going to say, now, just like, what was the football player name from Dallas that kept getting all these damn massages and stuff? You just setting yourself up. Yeah, they did. Yeah, allegedly they broke up. I talked about it yesterday. There was a breaking story. I broke it yesterday. But they said sources are confirming that they actually did break up. That was so funny when I read on that when they posted it. I don't care how much money I'll make. I'll be cooking. Thank you. Hello. And I was talking about it the other day, and it was so funny. I think I was talking about today or yesterday when the post, the Instagram post or whatever it was on, it was so fucking funny. Cardi B said, you are a horrible player," and he said responded back on social media said, "And your career is horrible and dead." Well, I don't know about all that because apparently it couldn't be that horrible and dead, Stefan. She making more money than you. She worth more money than you. So whose career is not okay? Yeah. And I talked about it yesterday, y'all, and it's old, but I got to bring it up again since we are talking about, Cardi B and Stefan, because I talked about this the other day, and I said I think it's really sad. I think it's really sad that when they asked him a question, they said, "Well, you trying to get the Super Bowl ring? When are you gonna give Cardi B a ring?" And he said, "Well, I'm trying to get the Super Bowl ring first, and we're gonna talk about that later." Nope, nope. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull up some pictures. Nope, 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 nope. You should have put a ring on her finger before you put that baby in the oven. Hello, somebody. Can I get a witness? Because you did it totally backwards. And Cardi B let you do it. And that's sad. You just had a baby for this man with four other goddamn baby mamas. And I love Cardi B. I do. I like her. I don't listen to her music because I'm much older. I don't listen. But I like her. She seems to be cool. But I hate the fact that she's going through all this. She went through this shit with yeah, and his name fits him off the set. Off the set. Yeah. Canned. We don't need you no more. And it's sad. Now the baby can't even see the baby. How old is the damn baby? And I know Cardi B, I know you want love, sweetie. I know you want love, but you can't just open up your legs to every man that you meet. He didn't even put a ring on your finger. I knew he wasn't no good when they was on the boat doing allegedly. Y'all seen he was on the boat. They was passing out stuff for 5 months, and the daddy already gone. Oh Lord Jesus! And you know who I feel sorry? Hey Greg, how you doing, baby? Make sure you call me after the show is over. You know who I feel sorry for, y'all? I feel sorry for the kids. Mm-hmm. Y'all like my new glasses for my Atlanta trip? I feel sorry for the kids. That's who I feel sorry for because it's like, okay, offsets off the set, kids ain't got their dad. Well, I'm sure they in and out their life and stuff like that. But you got he running in and they got to get. That's just crazy. Hey Sam, Greg and Sam guys, these are the two guys from Los Angeles who gave me this PT's point of view sign. Yes. Yeah, they gave me this sign. They did. It's still I gotta I found something, but I gotta see if it works and I light it up. Greg, see if you can go. I had to see the money to go back to the place and see if you can get me the thing for this so I can get it so I can light it up. It lights up now, but it's too bright. Yeah. So can you say your phone number? Well, I really wasn't taking any phone calls tonight. Were you trying to call in? Were you trying to call in this evening? Okay. So before I get into a couple of more stories, I want to tell everybody once again, I am going to Atlanta this week. I am looking for sponsors. Anybody who wants to sponsor, um, $100 toward my comedy show. You get in free, you only. You get in free, you get a free T-shirt, and we're having a dinner that Saturday. Yeah, the show is July the 10th, but the dinner is on the 11th. You're more than welcome to come hang out with me and friends for my birthday dinner. Okay. Yeah, that's what somebody said. Oh, you'll tell Sam, thank you. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Somebody told me that. Put some black. Okay, I got you. Tell Sam I'm gonna do that when I come back from Atlanta. I'm glad you said that. Yeah, somebody else told me that. Yeah. Put black. No, not behind it. Put in front of it, right? Put the black in front of it. You mean put the black in front of it? Okay, yeah, someone told me that. Yeah, okay, I'll do that when I come back from Atlanta. So anyway, I'm going to Atlanta. Oh, you said she is after the bad guy type, but the good like. Yeah, no. No, you can't bring no kids to the show. This is a grown. This is a grown and sexy. No, this is not that type of show. You got to be 21 enough to get in. Anyway, back to what I was saying. July the 10th. I'm actually going Thursday. I'm going to sign the contract Friday. Um, oh, okay. Happy early birthday. So once I sign the contract, then the tickets will go on sale. Okay. Oh, I know. You say put okay. We'll talk about it, Greg. Y'all don't start throwing me off. Y'all know I'm slow, so don't start throwing me off because y'all know I'm slow. Update. Let's. We got two more stories and I'm out of here. Okay. And again, thank you for that. Who sent that a cash app? Oh, that was yeah, Keisha. Thank you, Keisha, for $10. I appreciate you. And you come back, make sure you come tomorrow and see the show. I performed tonight. Y'all see, that's why I got on my mail attire. I did a mail show tonight, bitch. But it was kind of slow. It wasn't that. Everybody said, we want you to do a mail show. Do a mail show. I did a mail show. Didn't nobody show up. So I'm doing fucking drag tomorrow. I might. It just depends on how I feel. Anyway, so we're gonna do an update on what's going on with the the uh, the lady's mom. So they have arrested a man. In case y'all haven't heard, they saying the man don't have nothing to do with. Yeah, but he did. They didn't just arrest him for no reason. They got something on him. I don't know what you do. I never seen your stuff, and I mean I can't just tell you yes. I never seen you. I don't know what you do. You have to send it to me on an email. So the cops swarmed this home connected to the person detained. A massive police presence lit up the quiet town of Rio Rico, Arizona, late Tuesday night, and it's all tied up to the disappearance of Savannah Guthrie's mom, Nancy. Videos online show a swarm of law enforcement vehicles descending on the neighborhood less than 15 miles from Port somewhere. Person detained for questioning his mother-in-law. Reporters outside the house and son. Anyway, good. I'm glad this is happening. Well, you got to feel better, baby. To come see me because you can't be laughing and and falling out and stuff. And so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I think by in the morning they'll have the. I think they'll have the mother and she'll be fine. I don't think she's gonna. I don't think she's dead. But this should be a lesson to all people who have money. You cannot, you got to be, listen, if I ever come across a whole lot of money, I mean a lot of money, people are going to know. People know when you got money. Okay, that's fine. All my information is on the beginning, on the very front of my YouTube channel. Okay. Oh, by the way, let me tell y'all this. I do have the information on the show. The show, the doors open up at 4. Show will start at 6. Show's gonna start at 6 o'clock. Okay. And 6, 7, 8. It'll go to 8:30. Okay, so I do have the times. Well, I do have the times for the show. Doors open up at 4. Show starts at 6. So it'll be 6, 7 to 8 to 8:30. Okay. And we may do 2 shows. I don't know. Because I had to be out of there by 8:30. All right. But let me say this. When you have a lot of money like that, you can't be flaunting and showing everything. And especially if you know you got a mother who lives by herself in these multi-million dollar homes, multi-million dollar home up there in Arizona, and she, I mean, I know they just want to be normal, but you can't be normal. She was going to visit her mom up there in Arizona, and everybody knows, thank you, Greg, everybody knows where she live, and people are watching. It's like, look, we're going to get this lady. You can't. And then why don't your mama, what y'all got enough mama? Your mama could be living in a fabulous gated community where you have to go through the police to get in there. And this would have never happened. Lord, I hope this lady make it out. I hope this lady makes it out. I hope she survived this. I really do. I hope she survived. Okay, I got 2 more stories, y'all. Let's do this one first. Well, let's do this one first. What is wrong with people? And I know y'all might not agree with me, and you don't have to agree with me. We're not gonna fall out, okay? Okay. I'm a gospel artist, creator, and a woman of God. Baby, we're not doing gospel stuff at my comedy show. It's gonna be drinks and alcohols and stuff. We're not. We'll talk. We'll talk. Um, what am I trying to say? Um, oh, now y'all don't have to agree with me. She should have had an Yeah, yeah, she should have. Yeah, my mom got one. Yep, you're right. Yep, you're right. I bet she get one now if she make it out of there. They gonna put her ass in a. They gonna put her ass in a gated community for sure. They gonna sell that house. Mama, you going to a gated community? Um, let me say this. Y'all don't have to agree with me. We're not gonna fall out. Please continue hitting the like button, please. Y'all don't have to agree with me. We're not gonna fall out. We're gonna always be friends. But do people not understand why Bad Bunny was hired for this gig? You got people online saying, I didn't understand what he said. You were not you didn't need to understand. There's a message behind why they hired this man. Are people that slow? Yeah. People are just that slow to not know that they, with all this stuff going on with this ICE and arresting these people who are not, they might be legal, but they're not criminals. They supposed to be going after the criminals. They just going after everybody. Black people, we next. And they said, I saw this guy saying online, said, if you're approached by ICE, because they're coming for the Haitians, I could be a Haitian. Anybody with dark skin could be a Haitian. They say just play it cool, show them your ID, and just be done with it. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't get your asses out right now, if you don't like what's going on, and your ass don't get registered to vote, you brought it on yourself. You brought it on yourself. It's a lot of y'all, a lot of Hispanic people voted for Trump. Yeah. And those who voted for him, you done it to yourself. And a lot of you, the one Trump called them, what he called them? He said they was trash and all kinds of, what the Ethiopians or whatever they, y'all voted for him too. And now you're feeling the wrath. I bet you won't do. I bet you won't make that mistake again. See, well, I won't say I'm safe, but I'm semi-safe because I live in a white country redneck town in West Texas, and yeah, and we don't have ICE here, but they have border patrol here, and they not in these little country white redneck towns that's mostly Republicans. They're not doing all that shit they doing up there. And you know what I was thinking of something about the other day? I said, wait a minute. Minnesota, ain't that the man? Ain't that the gun where the governor that was running with Vice President? Greg, are they still in L.A.? Because baby, the mayor, the governor of Los Angeles, California, he wasn't having it, honey. He told to get your asses up out of here. But I'll tell you what, come November, y'all, pray the Lord things change. You know, my mom was saying that, and I don't agree with my mom, but then if you think about it, I don't know. For those who believe in God, everybody don't believe in God. My mom was like, well, God put Trump in office. But that I don't agree with. But I know he's there so that we can see how racist we've already known, but now you can really see how racist this country is. Hmm. Okay, let me read this. I was stopped by the cops over like levels. What city are you in, Brandon? Brandon? Well, y'all know what to do. Yeah, y'all know what to do. We ain't got that much longer. It may seem like it is, but we don't have that much longer. We got 10 months. Yeah. But maybe God knew he was going to be there because he's trying to open our eyes to show us that, you know, and I needed to ask God a favor. I need to ask God a favor. Hey, uh, when you going to give us a, because if you keep letting them do this, I'm beginning to think God is white and a racist. And I know that's ugly to say, but I'm just saying. Hell with it already. My people that been through slavery, beatings, and hungs, and all kind of stuff. When we gonna get a break? We need a break, God. We need a break because the God they serving is not the same God that I read in the Bible. He's a God of love, not a God of hate, and you know, judging people for the skin of their color and all that kind of stuff. And every person in this country that tried to make this country better and bring blacks and whites and stuff together, they were unalive, evil. All right, last story. Was it the last story? Let me see. Oh, so what I was saying was about Bad Bunny is what I was saying that, right, you're definitely right about that because I say it all the time. You had a lot of Christians who were slave owners. They were so-called Christian slave owners and had slaves. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nope. You are not going to make me believe that that was right. Okay. And Bad Bunny they hired him because of all of this stuff that's going on. And it basically punched him in the eye. Yeah, he gonna have to because baby, we tired of this shit. Let me tell y'all something. And then I'm gonna talk about back to Bad Bunny. He did 128 million viewers. Tune into the Super Bowl halftime. He did 128 million viewers, and he's supposed to be the richest rapper or the richest person now, whatever. And for those who didn't get it, just like some people didn't get it about Drake, about Drake. So for the last 2 years, we've been trying to send a message out to America. We see what y'all doing. Mhm. We see what y'all doing. We see what y'all doing. And what y'all doing is wrong. Yeah. All right. So y'all, if you know, if you don't understand why they hired Bad Bunny, girl, go just take a nap and pray about it, because maybe one day you'll get it. Okay. Last story. For those who don't know about Stonewall, Stonewall was it was a LGBTQ safe place for gays and lesbians and even some straights back in the days, back in the early 60s. As you can see here, this lady she's being detained by the police right here. They're being arrested. Sort of like this is Stonewall here. It's in New York. I went there for the first time in my life back the first time in my life I went to Stonewall when I went to the Maury Povich show, and I went in there. My first time in there, I wanted to go there because this is the place where the Pride movement started. Stonewall was a place back in '67 where they were doing it before that night. They had been doing it for weeks and months and years, arresting gay people, beating them up, arresting drag queens. So they said, now my older gays that I knew from back in the days used to tell me, especially the ones who dress up as women, said that they would have to have men underwear on up under their dresses. So if the police come in there, they would have to say, look, so they would beat up gays and attack them and arrest them. And one night there was a black drag queen, and they say she the one that started the movement. Here she is right here. They say Paula Johnson. Was it Paula Johnson, Craig? I know it's a Johnson, but I don't know why I can't. For some reason, I'm having a brain freeze. But they say she the one started the movement. They said this, again, the police had always come in there and arresting gays and beating them up and stuff like that. And they had a moment, and they was like, okay, girl, we're not doing this tonight. They say she took her shoe off and threw the police at the shoe, and for like months and weeks, they had riots, which started the Pride movement. Anybody watching me who is a human being and who has the same blood in your veins like we all do. We all bleed. We might have the same blood, but we all bleed. We all breathe the same air. Anybody who thinks it's okay for you to beat people, hate people, and arrest people because you don't like what they do, you are sick in the mind. You are sick. You're no different than Hitler, who wanted to wipe out the Jews because he didn't like the Jews. That is sick and evil. And black people, of all people, I don't give a damn if you Black American. I don't care if you any country that you're from and you got dark skin, you should be the last person to be racist. And not racist, but the last person to be to discriminate. Because as anybody with black skin, you've been discriminated against. I'm going to get to the story. Give me a second. Again, this is Stonewall right here. It's in New York. Anybody with black skin should be the last person. Yeah. It wasn't Paula Johnson. Was it Paula Johnson? Let me see. I don't think it was Paula, but she was a Johnson. Yeah. Why don't go to Jamaica? Because they discriminate against gays. Like, gays are the only sinners in the world. So you mean to tell me in Jamaica men don't cheat on their wives? In Jamaica, women don't cheat on their husbands. In Jamaica, men don't drink liquor and sin and do all kind of stuff, smoke cigarettes and do all kind of ungodly things. So gays is the only thing that's the abomination. Sin is sin. And baby, I know a whole bunch of gay Jamaicans. They just in the closet. And that's why I don't support anything when it comes to Jamaica, because they act like it ain't no other sins in the world except homosexual sins. It's stupid. And I guarantee you, there's a lot of undercover Jamaica, because I done met some Jamaicans that mess around. Okay, they get down with the get down, but they come over here and do it because they're not gonna do it in their country. And I asked this guy on live one night. I said, will you get arrested for being gay over there? No, it was in Jamaica, but it was another country. I can't think of them. He said, yeah. I said, so you mean to tell me if you go tell the police that somebody is gay, they would arrest them? It's like, yeah, that is so fucking stupid. It's stupid. And I'm going to be honest with you. And y'all might get mad at me for saying this. When they said, oh, you two were having over Jamaica, they had a hurricane. I'll be like, oh well. So that's how I feel. I don't care. Because if you think I should be dead because I love a man, then I don't give a fuck what happens to Jamaica. I don't care. I don't care. I feel sorry for the children over there because they don't know no better. They've been taught that evil ways by the people that came up, under them. And I realize everybody in Jamaica is not like that, because there's a lot of people who follow me from Jamaica and they love me. But it's just sad that you live in a world where that's the only sin where you want to beat somebody and hang them and arrest them. Like, ain't no other fucking sins in your goddamn town? Yeah, Marsha P. Johnson, that's her name. Ain't no other sins in Jamaica besides homosexuality. Child, let me get off this subject. The reason why I brought this up was the Trump administration has removed the flag, the gay pride flag, from the Stonewall. And my thing is, President Obama, he actually made Stonewall Inn. He actually made it a landmark. He made it like a historical landmark. And so they removed the flag today. People were beaten, hung. Well, are we surprised? They try to remove everything black, straight and black. That's why I understand why that's why I understand how black people can discriminate against gays, and they letting us have it. They treating y'all like they treating us. Blacks taking everything back. Y'all to remove the Black Lives Matter shit. They said that Jay-Z's hired for DEI and all this kind of shit. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they passed a law that black men can marry white women. And let me tell y'all something. For those who did not know this, for all of those who don't support the LGBT, you don't have to support the fact that two men will be together. You don't have to support that. You don't. What you should support is no one should be discriminated against. You don't have to like what I do, but you should not want me to be discriminated against because of who I love or want to be with, just like you don't want to be discriminated. We should be the last. I don't agree with your lifestyle either. And it's called judging. Your lifestyle is called judging. Judge not that you be not judged. And again, when them Jamaican people tell me that ain't no other sins over there in Jamaica, I might agree with them about the gays. But it's so much sin over in Jamaica. They the last ones to talk about homosexuality. I'm telling y'all, if you got a country that's so against homosexuals that bad, but like they ain't got no other sin in that city, oh, it's some gays over there, baby. Trust me. And the ones who's making the goddamn rules are probably the ones that's sticking it and doing it and everything else. I've seen it happen. So let me tell you this, for all of those who didn't know this. If it hadn't been for a black gay man, you wouldn't have had to march on Washington. If you don't believe me, Google it. Why you discriminated against gays? Go and Google it. Martin Luther King was just the speaker. It was a black, openly gay man who Martin Luther King was friends with, and no, they was not sleeping together. They was friends. You could still be a straight man and have gay friends. Bayard Rustin. He put the March on Washington together, not Martin Luther King, baby. Matter of fact, he spoke before Martin even opened up his mouth and demanded what black people need at the Capitol. Know your history. And just imagine if Martin Luther King had said, oh, I don't want him around me. He's gay. He's a homosexual. Martin knew what he was. He hung out with Coretta and the kids and everybody. They knew what he was. He taught Martin about nonviolence. Peter, history books don't tell you that. Yeah, you saw the movie? Yeah, they don't tell you that. All because he slept with a man. The fuck? That's why when people tell me, oh, you're gay, I don't give a fuck. I can do whatever I want to in life. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? I'm just like, it's crazy. Well, before I close out the show, guys, let me go over here and make sure there's not any breaking news. I think when we get up in the morning, we're going, hello there, Jersey. Welcome here. How you doing? Oh, I appreciate it. Y'all know I usually got a wig on, but tonight I do male shows and female shows. So tonight I did a male show because I'm getting my money together before I go to Atlanta Thursday. So I was doing a little show, making my little tips. And and tomorrow I'll do another show, but I hadn't decided on if I'm gonna do a male or female show. But whichever one, I'll be back tomorrow. Um, okay, well I don't see any breaking news. So I think when we wake up in the morning, I think they're gonna find the lady. I think she's gonna be found. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you what you need to download, baby. You get TMZ. Say, I love you, PT, and I know your show is gonna be wonderful. Oh, by the way, let me say this one more time. Yeah, I'll be in Atlanta. Anybody want to meet up with me in Atlanta? Just email me and we can hang out and stuff. You want to take me out to eat and treat? Just let me know. um, Oh, okay. So I am looking for sponsors. If you would like to sponsor, you would like to send money for my comedy show and get tickets, you want to give away tickets, you want so anything over $100, you get a T-shirt and you also get free access into the comedy show. If you don't come, we give them away. Still send you a T-shirt. Okay, we just need your shirt size and stuff like that. Tickets will go on sale the end of this month. Mm. No, it didn't bother me. People don't. This is what I did before. Greg will tell you. Greg's been following me longer than anybody on my YouTube channel. This is what I did before I put the wig and makeup on. But this is what you don't understand is I wasn't getting any views like this. Am I right, Greg? He'll tell you. I used to call Greg on the phone crying. Nobody looking at my channel. I don't know why. I would go live and I have 5 people watching my live. That's it. 10. Greg, am I right? This is how I used to do my show. Matter of fact, hold on. Greg must have fell asleep. I am on Facebook. All you got to do is just go look on the front of my YouTube channel and all my links are on there. Yeah. My links are on there. So I'm going to show y'all something right quick. Yeah. But no, and to be honest with you, I mean, I like doing it like this, but it doesn't bring a lot of views. Maybe in the future, maybe in the future it might, because even like I talk about Funky Dineva all the time. Remember Funky Dineva? How she became famous was with the wig and the lipstick and the makeup. When the last time you seen Funky in a wig? You haven't. You haven't. He got his break, and now he's doing his thing. He's doing it because. Uh, okay, I'll let you make it on that one. I don't have home. I don't have on the wig. Um, oh, I'm going to show y'all something. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta go to the store when I leave here. I gotta go to the store when I leave here, y'all. As soon as I hang up, finish with y'all, I gotta run to the store. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. Greg, are you still there? Yeah, there he is. Greg, you're not listening to me. I asked you a question. Do you remember when I used to didn't have no views on my YouTube channel until I started wearing wigs? Greg will tell you. Greg will tell you. I'm actually going to be in a reality show. The guy actually texted me today, asked me, was I free this week? I'm like, no, I'm going to go to Atlanta. Um, yeah, I would do TV shows, but nothing, just, no baddies and none of that trashy stuff. I wouldn't do none of that shit. No. Radio is my dream. I mean, radio is what I want to do. Yeah, say, oh yeah, you got a lot of subs in no time. Yeah, when I started wearing the wigs and the makeup, which I didn't want to do. No, I'm not in New York. I'm in Texas. When I used to wear when before I wore the wigs and makeup and stuff. I mean, I would get a few views and stuff. Yeah, I'd say, "Hello, Houston, Texas. Are you the lady I saw? Are you the lady I saw on the bus one time?" When I was on my way to pick up my car, were you the lady that was on the bus? I met a lot of people in Houston. When I used to live in Houston, I would be walking, not walking, but I would just be out. I remember one time I was at a Ross, and I heard somebody say, "Well, my show used to be." Oh, okay. I mean, my show used to be called PT's Showbiz Top Five. It used to be that, right? And I heard somebody say, "PT Showbiz Top 5." I looked. It was a family of people. And they said, "Oh my God, are you PT?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Child, you act like I'm a celebrity. I ain't no damn celebrity." And they came over, we took pictures and everything. And then one time I was leaving Goodwill and ran into a lady. She noticed me. I was at a grocery store one time. She noticed me. I got noticed on the bus one time. So, like, that shit was so funny. So, I'm going to show you guys um, how I used to do my show. And so I'm gonna show y'all some of my old videos from back in the day. Then I'm about to let y'all go. Okay, so let me show y'all. Let me put this down here. So, oh, give me a second here. Oh, congratulations to you, sweetie. So, y'all, a year ago, what is that? 2 years ago? It wasn't 2 years ago. It was last year, I think. It was February last year. Hold on. So let me get to some of my videos from back in the day. Give me a second. If you guys enjoyed the content tonight, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the live and make sure you send a Cash App or Venmo. I'm going out of town this weekend, so I could use extra coins in my pocket, okay? Extra coins in my pocket. I'm trying to pull up some old videos of me. So let me see here. You see here, look at this. Look at these, how my numbers were like 439 views. That was 3 years ago. Didn't get a lot of views. Now, some of my videos did get a lot of views, but not, yeah, like when I first started out. But as you can see here, look, it's not a lot of views now. Look, see? 500, 250. Now that one's 1,000, but that's not mine. Is that mine? And it is, probably is mine. Hey, Esther, is that you from DMV? See how low my views were? They were just low. Every once in a while, I get, a lot of views, but they were just low. Yeah, but that was okay. I think how you look that up. I need to go to the most popular the most popular videos. But I forgot how to do it on here. So anyone want to know how to reach me? Here it is right here. See, here are my links. That's my YouTube, that's my comedian PT at yahoo.com. And then my 2 links lead you also to my Facebook. See, it takes you to my Facebook. See there, Facebook, Instagram, and Facebook. Okay. Yeah. Oh, here it is right here. This one I want to show y'all. This is what I'm looking for. So this is going to be the most popular video. So this is from back in the day. So this is how I first started on my channel. Let me show y'all. See this? Look at the views on this. Let me show you. That was 8 years ago. That was 8 years ago. Look at this about Whitney Houston. 8 years ago. 62,000 views. 8 years ago. And this is how I used to do my show. Check it out. I'm not going to play the music because I don't know what the music is like. I don't want to get... Okay, here we go. That's how I used to do my show. And I used to get up and dance. That's what I was known for. I'd get up and dance. And I think I don't know what music is playing. Well, I guess the music is okay because it is monetized. So let me see what music is playing in the background. Hold on. Listen, there's somebody, oh, PT, I was just worried about you because you seem like you always be sick. And I don't always be no damn sick. You only know that because I'm always put my business on there. Okay, y'all get sick too. You just don't put it on YouTube. Okay, but I'm a very healthy young man, and I'm still sexy, and I'm here for y'all today. Welcome to the show. If you've never seen the show before, I go from 5, I work my way all the way down to number 1. This is called PT's Punch. No, this ain't no T. I told y'all, we're living in the last days because the straight men got the T, the women got the T. That used to be a gay thing. Why is all this? Everybody can have the T now, okay? So I got this, it's called PT's Punch, and I got it right here. Fresh punch that it's been sitting in the ice box because I haven't. Okay, so what I used to do when I would do that, I tell everybody what I was going to talk about, sort of like what I do now, and then I dance. I used to get up and dance. Here I go. Hey, Karen. All right, this is what I do. Oh, man. Y'all see I be dancing, but this ain't nothing but a little exercise. I ain't done it in a while. This is just for y'all. Here I go. It's okay. I'm back. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. And so, yeah, that's what Greg can tell you. That's why Lunell started following me. That's why Lunell started following me. She saw me dancing. Yeah. And hold on, let me show y'all something. Yeah, and I remember when I first got a message from Lunell, I thought it was fake. I didn't think it was real. Oh, hold on. The United States, hold on, has fallen worst. Oh shit, I can't read that. I'll go back and read it in a minute. I don't want to mess up. Yeah, I remember those days too. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something. So I was minding my business one day and I got a message from Lunell. She was like, "Hi PT, this is Lunell," and whoop whoop. I didn't think it was real. And she was like, "When you come from a cruise, I want you to come to Houston and see me." I said, "This ain't no Lunell. This the real Lunell?" She was like, "Yeah." I was so excited. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "This ain't Lunell." I was trying to find the first video when I first met her. I have it on here somewhere. Let me see. When I very, 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 very first met her. Oh, here it is.
Opening one restaurant in a year is hard enough, but two?
Borderline insane.
Through platforms like Upwork, we found
I have celebrities in
Celebrities
the other room.
around the room. I rarely come out because they ain't got that time.
Make sure you tune in every Monday through Friday. I'm in Houston now, and look, I'm so excited about being in Houston. I talk about. Oh my God, it's Where did you come from?
I just appeared out of the blue.
In the other room. You know, I told you I have celebrities. Yeah, so that's not the first time I met her. I actually. You don't even want to entertain. No, not Brooklyn. You're gonna be in Buffalo.
Buffalo, New York, and
Yes.
Virginia Beach.
Oh.
Go to heylunell.com. I gotta go. Bye.
Bye. Take care, guys. Yeah, we got a lot of videos together. Just put in PT and Lunell. It'll come up. That's one video. Let me see if we got some more to pop up. Oh, you know what, Greg? Here, this is okay. This is one right here too. Showbiz Top 5. I just got to watch Lunell live. No, that's Lunell. You have to see her live. If you've never seen her live before, you have to see her live. Listen, I don't know where she went. I think she went somewhere. I don't know. But that was Lunell's favorite jacket. That's why I always had it on. She loved that jacket. I don't have it no more. I'll probably interview her tomorrow because she had to go back to the...
PT, I'm back.
Oh, she's right here. Hi. You have to look into this little ball right here.
I've looked in the balls.
Listen, I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for watching my show.
I do every day.
Supporting me, and I love you so much.
Every day I watch it.
You'll see all that punch back.
This top 5 for the latest in the entertainment news.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. So now, the question is she still watching my show? Yeah, she does. We talk, and she actually, we talked the week when that stuff went down with her, and when it went down with her, you know who, and somebody called me. It's like, PT, have you heard from Lunell? I said, hold on, let me text her. So I said, girl, they over here talking. What's the tea? And she sent me a message. I will let y'all hear the message, but I'm on the phone that got her phone number in it, so you can't hear the message. But I think I let Greg hear it. Yeah, I've interviewed her once before. Me and Lunell done. I got so many videos of me and her. I got tons of videos with me and Lunell. Hold on. We have tons and tons. I was with her. Y'all remember the day that Wendy Williams told everybody she was living in a sober house? I was actually with Lunell that day in New York. Yeah. I was gonna meet Wendy that day, but baby, all hell broke loose. It was over, baby, because yeah.
You could just say PT, honey. I'm far from a comedian, honey.
Well, now, and that neighbor just don't want to move, honey. Because I guess, honey, he loves where he lives, y'all. Because, you know, we
The
live in a nice little
Bluetooth device is
duplex.
ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Wonderful people that you can see walking down the street. You never know. You might meet a mate, honey. Who knows? Anyway. But all right. But anyway, y'all, without further ado, honey, I want y'all to clap, y'all, for my neighbor, honey, comedian PT, honey. PT, you there?
Hey, Gary. What's going on, Tom?
Merry Christmas, Pooh.
Child, you could just say PT, honey. I'm far from a comedian, honey.
Oh, you're a comedian, honey, but
I try.
But PT, child, honey, so how you been doing, honey? Long time no see. I see you blonde now.
Yes. You know, I have to keep, you know, girl, when you get a certain age and that other stuff starts showing up, child, you know, you gotta, you know.
So if you want to go see that podcast of me and Gary with the T, just go over here where it says sit down the T and get PT's punch with Gary's T podcast. That's my crazy friend. I've been knowing Gary a long time with his crazy ass. So I just wish I had his money. Good people. He's really good people. I hope to see him when I go to town, come to town this weekend. So, well, guys, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and thank you for those. I believe we have one person that sent a Cash App. You'll have another opportunity tomorrow to send something my way for my trip to Atlanta. And then you can come in with, I don't know if I'm going to do a drag show tomorrow or if I'm going to do a male show. I hadn't decided yet because they let me down tonight. They gave some money, but they didn't really give. So we just going to have to see on what happens, how I feel tomorrow. But if I do the show, it's going to be real early because I got to get up early in the morning. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody. All right. Now I got to run to the store. You guys be good. Take care of yourselves. Stay out of trouble. Don't get in no trouble because I don't want to talk about you on my YouTube channel. Okay? Have a good night. Thank you, Greg. That's true. Hey, watch PT's point of view. 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 Hey, you know the thing you wanna say. That's an AI song, by the way, y'all. Watch PT's point of view, but don't you wanna say? Yeah, you know the thing you wanna say. Oh, watch PT's point of view. Watch PT's point of view. Watch PT's point of view. Don't forget to come see me July the 10th. Doing my comedy show, July the 10th in Atlanta, Georgia. See y'all later. Good night.